mirrors uncut. Listen, it's smoking mirrors. Raw and uncut, it's smoking mirrors. You know what's up. It's smoking mirrors. Raw and uncut, it's smoking mirrors. You know what's up. Yeah. It's smoking mirrors. Raw and uncut, it's smoking mirrors. You know what's up. It's smoking mirrors. You know you hear us. Listen, smoking mirrors be the station. Them boys uncut raw, no hesitation. Just tune in, the vibes are so amazing. It's all real talk here, that's word to Jason. Shout out to Jay Lee, them boys on a mission. Gunning for the #1 spot, pay attention. Knocking out the competition, Sonny listen. In Detroit, serving game like a piston. Shot clock, jump shot, all net with a feeling. The squad set it off, cause a riot in the building. Syndicates to bed, this ain't suited for the children. And talk is cheap, when they speak, you see millions. Turn it up one time, if you looking for smoke, then pull it up online. It's right there. Look in the mirror, first glance, it's quite clear. That B-more got them scared like a nightmare. They blowing smoke through any city, take a flight there. And guaranteed to ring bells like a bike fair. Then Debo the whole set, they don't fight fair. Cause smoking mirrors gaining buzz like a light, yeah. You know? Nope. Raw on the cut, smoking mirrors, you know what's up. Smoking mirrors, it's raw on the cut, smoking mirrors, you know what's up. Yeah, it's smoking mirrors, raw on the cut, smoking mirrors, you know what's up. It's smoking mirrors. You know you hear us.
Yo, what is going on? What's up, my brothers? How y'all feeling today?
Blessed, bro. Blessed. Glad to be here.
You got the bank head bounce.
Yeah, I
going
mean,
on
got the
over
back
there?
head bounce going on. You know what I'm saying? I'm feeling good right now.
Okay.
Oh, that's what's up. Well, it's another episode of Smoking Mirrors Uncut coming at y'all. Y'all definitely know who it is. It's yours truly, B More. I also have my boy Detroit.
Chill.
And Jay Lee.
What's good?
I thought he was about to be like you. You know what I mean? What's good? With the deep voice, man.
Really?
Listen, fellas. I started getting ready today, right? I was running a little late. Like, we were supposed to get on a little earlier. And, you know, Woo Wednesday. Shout out Woo Wednesday. But, yeah, you know it. So, you know, I put on the Woo. And the first song they put on was the Forever joint. You know what I mean? So, you know that song is a little long.
Yeah.
So I was like, dang, man, I got ready and that whole joint went through, right? So I was just thinking to myself, like, could you imagine, like, back in the day, you had Alexa in your bathroom or whatever, and you listen to some of those old R&B songs that went on for like 20 minutes, just the instrumentals and stuff like that. I'm like, man, that would probably be dope.
Right.
You got your whole theme music for the whole night set up. You ready? Put it in the mirror, putting on your cologne, everything. You like dancing on the way out.
Oh yeah, you be a problem. That night.
Straight up,
for sure.
man.
Sure.
Man.
For sure.
Mood on set. Now, since I said something about old music, you know, that's a segue into, man, when is this battle happening? When is this second battle happening, man?
Ask your boy. Your boy is running scared right now. Your boy is running scared right now. Ask your boy right now.
Hold on.
I keep telling him. I told him before he doesn't want to work, but he wants to work again, so he can get it.
You know what?
Get it. He running scared, man.
Gregory
Hines over there tap dancing.
Oh, he went back to tap on you, yo.
Tap dancing. Gregory Hines over there.
What's that, 92 or something?
Man, that's like 88.
Oh man, nah, put a date out there. I'm ready. All right,
we'll get a date up.
I'm with it.
You know, I had to say something because I promised the people that a long time ago. You know what I mean? And we slacked on that. And I know the people want to see it, man. So I'm looking forward to it myself. I enjoyed the first one. I was like, okay,
yeah, I'm with it. Okay, slow jam R&B battle coming in August.
In August, we could do that in August. Okay. Now my birthday is on the 27th, so maybe we could do it around that time.
Really?
My celebration of whooping that ass. You know what I'm saying? One or the other.
Baltimore 172. No, I'm not scared. I'm not scared.
The boy is scared. The boy is scared. He's scared. He's scared.
Yeah. But
But I tell you what, though. I tell you what. For the people that didn't hear the first one, you can always go to Spotify. Find us on Spotify, Smoke and Mirrors Uncut. The playlist is right on there. So it's what 26 joints that we did because we did a couple bonus joints.
Yeah.
But it was dope. It's dope.
It was fun. It was fun.
Good
I
time.
had a good time.
Yeah, absolutely.
You could just get like y'all said, right? They could just get that straight up, just the songs, right? They ain't even gotta listen to the whole battle. Y'all could just get the songs that was played in that battle.
Yeah.
You know, in case you need a little fire one night.
I'm gonna tell you right now.
What I'm saying?
Listening to that, I hope you got tubes tied or something going on. Cause man, it's gonna be some babies made off that joint.
Yeah, for sure.
we hit them with some fire that night.
Yeah, that was some fire. That was some fire that night.
And I mean, I know your birthday is next month. So I really don't want to beat you down on your birthday month, but you know what?
You know what?
Since
we talking,
I gotta do what I gotta do.
Whip out your calendar.
Ooh, okay. Let's go.
You talking?
And that was 80s, right, fellas? The first one was 80s. And what's this next one gonna be?
This one, the first one was 90s.
The first one was 90s.
First one was 90s. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
First one was 90s. You're right.
I think you put a different parameter on it now. I think
Yeah,
you want to
yeah,
go
I
from
said
85 to 2005, right?
5, yes. I wanted to give y'all a little bit more, so that way you're not as confounded. Y'all don't have to worry about cutting each other off, because if y'all didn't see the first one, it was a couple of them that got scratched because they both had them on their list.
Yeah.
We don't really want that to happen. We want y'all to get the plethora of everything.
Okay.
What up, Unc? What's good with you?
We got to watch that video later and see what he's talking about.
Yeah, I'll watch it later.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, send me the DMs, Unc. Check that out.
Gregory Hines was the truth.
Yeah, he was the
Definitely
truth.
was the truth.
He was the truth.
And
Jay Lee must be a cousin of his or something.
Yeah,
Jay
he
Lee
tapped that.
tap dancing boy like a mother. Yeah, you hear it?
Hold on, I'm gonna hit him with the Bill Cosby challenge. Challenge. So throw that date out.
What's up
Throw
on
that date out.
August 22nd?
I'm busy.
Of course you are. Of course you are.
Let's do it. August 20. Hold up.
It's a Sunday though.
I'm with it.
It's a Sunday.
I'm with it. It's
Okay.
in there.
I'm sure people will be home on a Sunday.
Slow Jam Sunday.
Slow Jam Sunday. You might have to have a glass of wine or whatever. You know what I mean? You gotta get
relax.
too tipsy. Just relax. Listen to some good music and have a good time.
Definitely. That's what's up.
So we'll shoot for 9
or-
o'clock. We're gonna shoot for 9 o'clock, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock. What time you want to do it?
Let's do 8 o'clock. Let's do 8
8
o'clock.
o'clock.
Yeah. Y'all need time after that, like y'all needed last time. So
Yeah.
True.
Yeah. For sure. Let's do it.
Hopefully we'll get somebody to record it.
Everything.
Yeah, that messed up, but it's all right. It's all right. We learning. We gonna get on it.
Yeah. All right, so
Well,
August
coming to
22nd
you,
at
the battle
8
was set.
o'clock. Huh?
I said, well, coming to y'all, the battle was set.
Yeah, the battle was
August
set.
22nd.
I know they wanted a 3-way, but we gonna run this one first, and then we'll see what we can do after that.
Three-way, you'd probably be like 4 hours. Like we would have.
Yeah, that's the
5
problem.
Songs.
That's the problem. Yeah. We would have to do 5 songs each or something like that.
Yeah, it'd be crazy.
Yeah.
It'd be crazy. It'd be fun. We might have to try that, which like a short version, and try that.
Yeah.
And see. We can do hip hop. We can do hip hop or something.
Oh, you don't want to do that, Jay. You only know. All you gonna do is play Tupac.
That's all we play.
And
That's all we
Puffy.
play.
That's all you gonna play. Probably Tupac. Jay. That's all you gonna play.
Well, don't, he like Dipset too, don't he?
Nah, it's gonna be
I'm messing
Tupac
with you.
and Pop Smoke. That's it.
Pop Smoke, all right.
Oh my god. But yeah, that should be fun. It should be fun.
Yeah, man, it's gonna be a good time. Another good time. We'll post it up and all that good stuff so everybody knows what's going on. I'm sure throughout the next couple weeks, me and Jay will be going at each other on Instagram, social media.
Oh yes, I'm looking forward to that. I forgot about that.
The little shots.
Forward to that.
Little subtle shots here and there.
Expect the buffoonery to begin. Expected.
In full effect.
I was loving that. Y'all had me dying on those for real. Like,
Nah,
was
yo,
fun,
the last one Jay Lee put on though, that was hilarious. Bro, I actually called him up because it was the day of the battle. I actually called him up. I was in tears. I was a little ears
Oh man.
talking to this dude, man.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna have to do that again for sure. Definitely.
Definitely. I'm looking forward to it.
Yep.
So what else y'all got for the day, man? I know y'all said y'all feeling good. That's what's up. That's always dope.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Feeling good. Speaking of feeling good, Troy brought up a post about massages.
Yeah.
About massages.
Yeah.
About what exactly did you say, Troy?
Well, the question was, if you don't have our Instagram, please go follow us on Instagram, Smoke and Mirrors Uncut, smoke underscore, all that stuff. But you'll find us. Anyway, the question I posed is a video, only 53 seconds, whatever. But the question was, I got a card in the mail, and on the card it was for a massage parlor, right? And it was a female on the card, and it was, discount, whatever, come get a massage, whatever. It's her business, right?
Mm.
So I was like, damn, I do need one. You know what I mean? The brother stays in the gym, where we work, we carry a lot of equipment and stuff. So yeah, I need one. And then I'm like, damn, wait a minute. There is a female, this is a female's spot. So I know my girl will be good with it, but I'm like, I wonder if anyone else has an issue with their mate getting massaged by the opposite sex. So I posed that question. The question was, would you mind if your mate or whomever got a massage from the opposite sex? How would you feel about that? How would that make you feel? So we got a couple responses. Like I said, I got people to talk to me at work passing by. I wish they would get on our social media and do it on there so we can have some conversation with everyone else. But that was the question that was posed.
Okay.
Yeah. So we got a good response from it.
So, and how did you feel about that, Troy?
For me, I don't mind it as long as I'm probably there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If I'm laying on the bed next to you, like we laying on the bed next to each other, laying on the table, whatever, next to each other, I'm getting mine, she's getting hers. Okay, I'm good with it. But if it's a dolo trip, I'm gonna say, nah, you ain't going. You ain't, because I don't know.
Really?
I don't know, because sometimes there can be. Yeah, that's our IG. Yep, our IG. Without the IG, but yeah, that's our IG. Go ahead, look this up. Thanks, my brother. But because sometimes those dudes have an underlining. Some of them, I ain't gonna say all, but some of them could have an underlying plot to the plan. You know what I'm saying? They might want to.
You watched The Shire?
I haven't watched it yet. I haven't watched the new season yet. But they might have some. They might rub in areas where they should be rubbing. You know what I mean? So, and I talked to girls who had massages from with the powers or whatever, and they said, some of those guys made them feel uncomfortable because they were touching them in certain ways. So,
okay,
yeah, so there could be an issue there.
Now y'all saw.
I get that. I didn't think about that at first. Go ahead, Lee.
You saw what Mr. Still said. He said, nah, his stroke game is strong. It's strong. So he ain't got no worries.
Yeah, I get that. I don't have no worries either. But at the same time, I don't want nobody up there fondling my chick when they don't need to be fondling my chick.
Right.
Again, I wasn't thinking about it like that. So when we talk about like just are you secure with that? I think what you're saying is, yeah, you're secure with that. You don't have a problem with that. I think what you're worried about is somebody taking advantage just because they're a masseuse. They do a little extra that they probably wouldn't do if you was there. Like, yeah, I would have a problem with that. Like, don't do nothing extra that you wouldn't do on a man if outside of massaging.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because now you working into an area of violation.
Right.
That's completely different.
Right.
Now, as far as just being okay with it, like I'm good. Like I don't have no insecurities about that. Like
Yeah.
I'm gonna ride with Troy on this one though. I'm not insecure by a long shot. Like I don't feel as though I have any insecurities like that. I know it's mine, and I don't want nothing else touching on it like that.
Yeah.
I just don't. It's just I would prefer not to. And also you think from a guy's perspective too, in a lot of ways where I can't imagine me, and I'm a very professional person. I deal majority of my I deal in security, so a lot of my customers are females. A lot of women want security, and I know how to structure myself and be professional around women. But I don't touch them. I don't put my hands on them. So I can't imagine as a man touching on a woman that you're attracted to and rubbing on her in sensitive spots. You know, like it's kind of borderline crossing the line on a lot of levels to me. So I'm with you, Troy. Like, nah, you go find Helga, the Russian soldier, and let her rub on you.
And you know what? I someone did mention to me yesterday, and they were like, "Yeah, I wouldn't mind it. I wish they would put it on our IG or our Facebook." They said, "Yo, I wouldn't mind it. I've had it done before, but she wasn't very attractive, so my wife didn't feel intimidated by her. You know what I mean?
Right.
So
Right.
I was like, okay, I understand." He said, but me personally, that's what this is from him. He said, me personally, I have an issue with it. Like, it's a no for me. He said, there's nowhere in the world I'm letting my wife get rubbed down by a dude. He said, there's nowhere in the world. It's not happening.
Yeah. Now,
And I'm like, I don't even know all the particulars about that. Like, can't you just do like back, arms, legs without touching like butt? You know what I mean? Like,
I'm sure you
I don't
can.
know how
Yeah,
extensive
I'm sure
that
you
goes.
can.
But that's not a full body massage. It's not a full
Right.
body massage. You know,
It's
some
not-
people want to.
Some people
That's what I'm
want-
saying. I don't know
yeah,
how
the
they
whole thing.
work. I ain't never had one, so I don't know.
Yeah, I feel you. Me neither.
I mean, I've had a full body, but they didn't get the cakes. You know what I mean?
Didn't get the
You know what I
cakes?
mean? She stayed the way she went underneath of them, but she
Okay.
ain't go on.
So
You know
she
what I mean?
cupped them.
Yeah, she kind of hit it with the U joint and cut me, but she ain't go over top of it. She hit me with the. I was like, oh, she hit me with that one. I was like, oh, where you going?
Wu-Tang.
So still said, if a chick bonds herself to him, she would reject his disrespect on her own accord. Okay.
Yes, agree.
Yeah, you will hope so. Yeah.
Yeah. Now we got a message from Miss
Jay
Reed.
Reed, what's good? What's good?
She said, as a woman, I wouldn't want a professional massage by a man, but if my mate wanted a massage, I wouldn't care. If you need to worry about it, then there is a bigger issue in your relationship.
True.
That's true.
I agree.
There's some truth there.
Definitely
some truth there.
Another angle to look at it for sure.
Some
I mean, but there's a lot of insecurities in everybody's relationship a lot of times too. So you don't
Yeah,
know
that
what
can
people
be.
you don't know what people go through, what they've been through, why they're insecure about certain things. So every relationship's different. You already know that. If she chooses to embrace this man, this is about Mr. Steele again. If she chooses to embrace this man massage therapist beyond professionalism, then she becomes his problem. Oh, he's digging deep with this. He's digging deep.
Yeah. You already know. You already know what still is going.
Well, that's what I think. That's what Jessica was saying too. Is a deeper issue in your relationship. Then
Yeah.
this is just a deeper issue. Then.
Now I've seen those guys. Have y'all seen those male massage dudes? And it's usually brothers that's doing this. Where they you seen those videos of the dudes is rubbing girls?
Everybody's
and they-
seen them.
Yeah, Troy act like he ain't seen them before.
Oh,
He
yeah,
ain't
no.
seen them, bro. They on a whole nother level. I mean,
I'm surprised as much as
Yo.
you scour the internet. Like,
Yo,
I'm surprised I ain't seen it.
Yo, they had they half naked. They up on top of the bed, rubbing all in. They going hard with it, and
I
they
think
make
that's different though. I think that's a sensual massage or something like that. I don't think that's like
It's
you're
a
not getting
sensual
that going
massage.
to. Yeah, you're not getting that going to no regular massage spot. Ain't nobody doing all that.
So if you go to, hey, make sure y'all put some money in our pocket. Hand and Stone. If you go to Hand and Stone can put some money in our pocket.
yeah.
So you're not getting that. So you're what you're saying is what they're doing. You're not getting that at Hand and Stone.
Okay.
Like is that what you're saying, B?
That's
'Cause
what
they're
I
going-
think. I don't think. Yeah, they doing. It's one of those videos put out there for kind of shock value. You know what I mean? Well, not shock value. Maybe he does. Like have that service, right?
Right.
And there might be some people that are willing to have that service, but that might not be like put out for everybody.
Gotcha.
But I doubt it very seriously. The ones that Lee is talking about, bro, I'm telling you right now, they ain't doing that Hand and Stone. They ain't doing them like that.
Nah.
I doubt it.
Cuzzo Chris Beanie Jr. said his girl asked him if he wanted to get a body massage from a spa for his birthday, but he chose to go gun shopping and pop off at the range. That's what I'm talking about. Pop
Ain't nothing wrong with
off,
that.
pop off.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Gift.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Okay. I ain't nothing wrong with that at all.
Nothing wrong with that.
That's another way to release. Another way to release.
For sure.
For sure.
Sure.
And it's funny you said you brought that topic up, Troy, because Country Wayne just posted a video the day of that you had posted that video, and it was a couples massage. I don't know if you saw that. And he over there getting massaged by this chick, and she had 2 dudes. His girl had 2 dudes. And he just getting massaged, and you hear her moaning,
Right.
He's like, yo, what's going on? What's going on? She's like, it just feel good. Like, oh, no. Stop that.
Oh,
like,
man.
yeah, you over there moaning? Like, nah, ain't gonna happen, bro.
Right.
Yeah.
That's funny.
So he guessed that his girl wasn't intimidated by the full body massage. Okay, Chris. Yeah.
Well, maybe.
Now-
I guess it don't matter because she didn't know who you was gonna get. You could have got whatever.
Yeah, you could have got Mike. You could have got Mike.
You
Yeah.
could've got
Name
Mike.
You know what I'm saying? You don't know who you're going to Craig. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You don't know.
Yeah.
And she might not know what a full body massage is. She might think it's just arms, back, and legs.
Yeah.
She might not know
Yeah.
it's maybe chest and cheeks and everything else.
Yeah,
Feet, head, you know what I'm saying? Everything.
yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to try that one day.
Yeah.
One day. But I mean, but a lot of us got girls, at home that do that for us too. So
That's true. That's true.
You ain't gotta go pay for it.
That's true. Well, you do pay for it. You do pay for
Very true.
it. You do.
To some extent, right?
Yeah.
I don't know, but is that professional? Like, you can get that done right and it still feel good, but I wonder what the difference is, really. I wonder if it's, who's a masseuse? Come on, we need a masseuse to chime in.
Chime in.
Answer some
Help us
questions,
out.
man.
Help us
Yeah.
out.
Nah, I got carpal tunnel, so I mean. I'll give him props, yo, because you try to do massages at home. Eventually, you be like, oh my god, bro.
Yeah,
Right.
your hands.
Your hands.
Woo, you like,
Yo,
all
and
right,
they in it
about
for
to
like
get this
45
now.
minutes, bro.
Minutes,
Yeah.
right?
They're in for
Yeah.
like 45 hard minutes, man.
Yeah.
Oh, still you done had one? Okay, let us know.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I mean it's definitely a difference. I mean, like I said, I've had mine. It's definitely a difference.
Okay.
But
All right. For sure.
yeah, man.
All right.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, and also I had changed the subject now. I had brought a topic up too, where I had asked if you were in a relationship, and as a man, you finally got down on one knee and asked, proposed to your girl, and she said no.
I'm out.
Yo, you said that too quick though, bro.
No,
You said
he
that
know.
Too quick.
He
You
know.
out.
I'm out.
Now, what if Troy, what if she just not ready for marriage?
Yeah.
Like, what if she just not ready for marriage? Like, she feels as though she's, some people got to be at a certain point in their life, and they're like,
Yeah, I'll tell you what. That's a good point. So where are we in our relationship? Are we 2 or 3 or 4 years in?
Very
Are
true.
we 6 months? Like where are we at?
right,
You know what I mean?
Right.
Now if we're a couple years in and we haven't figured it out yet, and I ask you that, and you talking about I'm not sure. Holla. Holla.
yeah,
Because there's no coming back from that.
right.
Like where do we go from there?
That's
If we're
true.
3 or 4 years in and I do that, where we go from that? Go to couples counseling? Nah, that's not gonna work. Where we go?
Yeah.
You know what I
Especially
mean?
if you did it in a public place.
Oh man.
If you did it in a public place, there's no coming back from that.
There's no
There
coming
is
back.
no.
There's no
Nah.
coming back. People got the cameras out. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? They got video.
Yeah. Oh man.
Yeah, don't do that.
There's no coming back.
Wow.
How
That would
about
be
even a private setting, right? Where you bring the close family members and friends and stuff like that.
Yeah.
That's rough.
Oh yeah. That would be rough.
That's rough.
Yeah.
What's not true?
Man. But I would.
Marv, what's not true, Marv?
I'm with you. I'm with you there, though. I would say, if we years in and I sat there and proposed and you broke my heart like that, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. And it's funny. I would be like, all right, I might not leave her, but we in an open relationship at that point.
Interesting.
You just open up the relationship because
Right.
at this point, I'm looking for something serious. If you're not ready to settle down and be serious, then I might start looking elsewhere. I'm not gonna just cut you off, but I'm just gonna let you know.
Gotcha.
I'm looking for something serious.
Gotcha.
You know.
I don't know. I think a little differently about it. You know what I mean? Like, I see where y'all coming from, you know, but, and this is why I posed the question on our IG, like, how many women are actually waiting for the man to propose? How many are sitting back, they waiting? Like, if it was their job to ask you, they probably already would have asked you. Or they already said, like, hey, when we getting married or whatever. But you say, no, not yet. That's almost, in essence, the same thing. Like, you basically telling her you ain't ready the same way she's saying she ain't ready. The only difference is one is a more grandiose action. So it's like, is the relationship over for her the moment you say, or the moment you say you're not ready, but she asking you, you know, is she ready? And I think just because you ask and she says no right then, don't mean that y'all ain't working towards that. You know, I think maybe it could be some things that y'all need to work out. It could be so many variables to that. But me personally, I'm not just straight up out. Again, I think it depends.
All right.
I'm out.
No.
I feel you.
I'm out.
So Miss Reed said one of her best friends has been with her man 20 years and will not get married. Please tell us if you know why. Please
Well,
tell us why.
have they? That was a decision that they made together.
Yeah.
Did one of them drop and to do that ceremonial drop to the knee thing, like, or they just decided to say, look, all right, we'll just be together and not do the marriage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not papers.
For
No
sure.
papers.
No papers.
Mr. Still said he knows some dude who was put on notice of his girl cheating in public and he still stayed with her.
Oh, that's
That
on
happens. That happens.
So
That's on him. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
That happens. You know.
he
I
okay
mean,
with it.
yeah.
And that's if and that's if
That
he
happens
had
everywhere.
cheated first, you know.
That happens everywhere.
Yeah, people stick together no matter what. Sometimes love conquers all, as they say. So, and stupidity does too. But still,
I don't know about that. Stupidity does not conquer all. It might conquer some things.
And possibly raising a child that may not be his. Oh, whew.
He
Again.
know that? Does he know? Hey, you know what?
Again, it is what it is. Like, if that's what
my
he
God.
want to do, that's, you know what I mean?
That's on
That
him,
happens
yeah.
all the time too, yeah.
Yeah.
That's on him.
He said, so if a man's proposal was dismissed in public, that man still may not leave. I mean, that's a strong dude that does it in public.
And don't leave.
And
And don't leave? Yikes.
Sure, like, it's a rap, bro. I can ask you in the privacy of our bedroom. You say no, it's a Rizzy.
Yeah.
Rap.
Yeah.
I'm already packing.
A while.
You literally got punked in public. You got punked in public. Like, nah, that ain't gonna happen.
Woo.
Miss Reed said they just decided it wasn't necessary. They're very much in love and happy without paper. And that's
fine.
different.
Go.
That's fine.
different. But see,
It's
they
fine,
came,
but that's
No.
different. Yeah.
they came to a common consensus where, like, okay, listen, we don't need that. Let's get it.
Yeah.
Only problem with that is, only problem I see with that is on the legal side. If something happens to one or the other, litigation wise, you know, who
Yeah.
gets what, all this other stuff.
Yeah.
Because I've seen people that have been together for years. The person died and they
Mhm.
they
That
couldn't
will.
get
And
their
that was it.
stuff.
That was it.
Yeah,
Nothing.
That
yeah,
will.
yeah. Or the family trumps them because their blood and all. It gets a little complicated when
That's if
you
you're
don't
out of
have a
state
ring.
to get
Yeah.
involved. That's why you
Yeah.
gotta have your will. If you're doing
You
something
gotta
like
have some
that and you
stuff
care
set.
about that person, you gotta
Yeah. They definitely have a will.
Yeah, and even for health benefits, you know, health coverage, you know, if they ain't got no ring, you can't. They get sick, you can't cover them health wise. So it's a lot of variables in that
Right.
that you got to
Yeah.
be worried.
Right.
But if they happy, they in love, it works. Psh,
There you
so
go.
be it.
Yep.
For sure.
Exactly.
Sure.
For sure.
Agreed. Agreed.
Mr. Adams. Mr. Adams.
He said, "Hell,
He said you trying to roll.
trying to roll where? Who you talking about?"
He talking to you. He talking to you.
Talking to you. He ain't talking to us.
Yeah. He said yo B.
He
Trying to roll.
talking to us.
I don't know what he mean by trying to roll because you gotta tell him we meeting up at 6 when you really meeting up at 8 or
Oh, who? Adams?
Adams. For sure. Mr. Still said living wills. Yeah, I want to actually do an episode on that. Living wills and stuff like that. I want to get somebody on here to talk about that because those are very important to have.
They are
for everybody.
even if you get married,
Yes.
because stuff still gets sketchy when it comes to that.
Get sketchy because it's just like now you leaving that person to fight your family. You might say, okay, I want to do not resuscitate. You know?
Yeah.
But if it's not in writing, your family can say no. Keep them plugged in.
Exactly. Yep. You just said that to your significant other while y'all in bed. They know, but you ain't never expressed that to the rest of your family or your kids or something like that, and your kids are feeling some type way. Yeah. Eliminate all that and just get your stuff set up straight. You know.
I'll tell you what. Prime example was, shout out to my Uncle Marsh, man. I love you, man. He passed away a couple years ago. Okay. So he was married and he never got divorced, right? And he had of course, he had a girlfriend and a long-time girlfriend, whatever. But he was never divorced. So when he passed away, because he's never got the divorce, she still had power of attorney. You know what I'm saying? Because they were technically still married. So us as the family couldn't make any decisions because there was no will. You know what I'm saying? There was nothing there. So most of the decision making was made through her until she allowed my grandmother to start making decisions. You know what I'm saying? So those living wills, those wills are very, very important. Very important. Especially if you were, if you're married, you're divorced, whatever, it's still important. Very important.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah. It don't cost much to make one either, man. Just go ahead and just do it.
And get life insurance too. When you're on that topic, get life insurance.
All that good stuff, man.
Yes,
Just
definitely get that. Now that helps, man. We wasn't even supposed to go this way, but this is important, right? This is important because
Let's do it, man. That's important.
You got people, right, that when somebody passes away, they don't have the money to bury them, and they have to run around
GoFundMe,
bake sales, GoFundMe, stuff like that to raise money. No, I mean a lot of people don't have 5-10 grand sitting around. That's just that's just putting them in a casket for viewing and then getting the ashes.
That's just the basics.
That's not putting them in the ground.
Yep.
So
the basics.
Just people having, I don't care if it's a little bit, like having that so that your family doesn't have to scrounge around to figure out what to do when you pass away, because we all know that day is coming, whether it's shorter or later. We know that day is coming at some point. Why not be ready for it? Not trying to be morbid or anything like that, but reality is it's coming. Don't put your family in a position where they have to scrounge around and run around on top of already mourning your loss to try to find money that they don't have.
Nope.
It's just
You're absolutely right,
it's not a good look.
Yeah.
So
Definitely.
Well said, my guy. Well said.
Take all the bass out of Troy Mike.
Is it scaring you? Is it scaring you? Hey man, you from the borough? You from the borough? You shouldn't be scared, boy. Come on, man. You embarrassing us right now. You're embarrassing the town right now, man. You grew up in the borough, man. Don't embarrass us, man.
Oh my god, yo.
He jumped when you just said that, man. He jumped.
Yeah.
I can feel it.
Come on, man. You should know better.
I don't know about y'all, but I even thought about I don't even really know if I want a funeral. I don't want all that, man. I wanted to go out New Orleans style, have a celebration.
Bro, that's what I want. We talked about that.
Have a celebration for me.
Exactly.
Yes.
I don't need all that boohooing over a casket.
Don't do that. I don't even want all that stuff. Don't do that.
Nah.
It's already been set in stone. Like, we ain't doing that.
Yeah, for sure.
Don't do that.
For sure.
Don't do that.
Definitely. You know,
Barrow in the building. Okay,
Yeah.
hands up. All
That's
right.
my guy. There you go. There you go. There you go.
Oh man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
There
yeah.
you go.
But yeah, that's how I want. Like literally, those African videos where the guys be dancing with the
Oh
joint.
yeah,
like-
yeah,
Yeah, man,
you know?
yeah.
I mean, not saying you had to do that, but like you said, I love the New Orleans style. Like, yo, have a party. I know people are gonna shed their tears, obviously,
Yeah,
but
sure.
I
They gonna
really
miss
just
you.
want you to more think about the memories, the times,
Yeah.
and stuff like that, and just enjoy and have a great time. You know
Yep.
what I mean?
Yeah.
Nice bright colors.
party.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Nothing
Music
black.
blaring.
Nah.
Nothing.
Yeah,
I don't want no black, man.
Nah,
Nah,
I don't
nice
want no.
bright
Nope.
I
colors.
don't want no open casket. None, man, cremate my body. Have a
We're gonna have a good
Yes.
time. We're gonna have a
Don't
good
be
time.
Yes.
don't be sitting there looking at that whatever that is in that casket anymore. It's not me. I'm gone.
I'm thinking about. I might have to put in my will. I'm gonna need
This
Troy
what I'm
as a
saying.
body. Yo, put Troy as a bodyguard, right? Anybody come in there acting up, take them out. Just throw them out the door.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes,
It's a
that's right.
Celebrate
That's
your
right.
life. Yo, get everybody together, laugh, joke, chop it up.
Yep.
You know,
Yep.
it's. I mean,
Play some cards, drink some alcohol,
Yep.
what?
eat
What?
some crabs. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Something.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. Sound like a good time. Sound like a
Absolutely.
good time.
That's
how we
what
all
I
should
would
go
like.
out. Definitely,
Absolutely.
definitely. Everybody gonna be missed, but at the end of the day, it's the memories that last forever. So
For sure.
Definitely.
For sure.
Definitely.
Sure. For sure.
Yeah.
Sure. For sure. So you guys been paying attention to the Olympics? I'm watching. I'm watching here and there right now, even though we're on live. But have you been paying
Yeah.
attention?
I
A
actually
little
have-
bit, not completely, but I have a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
I do.
go ahead, Jay.
I do know. I heard about the Simone Biles backing out of that the most recent competition. Though I did hear that.
Yeah. So the thing is, she backed out of the team finals, and now she's backed out of some competitions so far. You know, he's trying to.
He's funny.
Stupid. So she backed out in team competition. She also backed out of some events that she's going. I think some individual events too. The reason why she backed out because of she's saying it's for her mental health. Now we know what type of athlete she is. We know what she presented. She won 25 world championships. She's won many 5 gold medals. She has moves made named after her, so she's very, very decorated gymnast. Probably the best of all time. Nah, she is. She's the best of all time.
Say she the goat.
She's the
The
GOAT.
goat.
Go.
She's the GOAT. She's the GOAT. So my question is to you guys: what do you guys think of her backing away from that, and also the mental health aspect of it? What do you guys think about it?
I think it's dope when you control your life and you run your life and you don't let nobody else tell you what to do. I feel as though that mental health is the most important thing for anybody. Just like we talked about, everybody needs therapy at some point in time in their life. Sit down and talk to somebody, and all the things she's been through, especially with the sexual stuff that was going on with that trainer, or what was it, a trainer or a coach or whatever, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, she went through a lot, and then on top of that, it's just so much on top of her to be a young girl. Back away. Don't have. You've seen people have mental breakdowns in public and do crazy stuff. I think it's good for her to do that, and it also shows that winning isn't everything. Your mental health, your physical health is what counts, and that's all that matters. Forget what everybody else say. You know, that's where I'm at. That's where
True,
I'm
dude.
at.
True, dude.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. Smart move by her and her camp, Mr. Still said. There's a lot of things going on. Oh, you already know, Miss Reed, for sure.
Yeah, me personally, just to be honest, I'm just gonna sit here and say everybody, right, is looking for her to pull her weight, right? Everybody is looking for her to do what she does, as far as getting the America the gold. You know what I mean? being as great and as awesome as she is. So with that, what I think the initial is, man, we're disappointed, you know. And I ain't gonna lie, I'm disappointed too, but at the same time, I could care less. Her sanity, her strength, everything mental is more important than what anybody else is gonna bring to her table. All we doing is watching. That's it. I ain't in her life. I ain't giving her, no support. No, I ain't doing none of that for her.
And he did one
You
flip.
know what I mean? Exactly. And that's the same thing that I like. I'm flipping a little bit, but to me, it's kind of the same thing, right? Where we look at all these boxers and people that's watching boxing, they want people to slug it out.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? They want people to get
slaughter each
all
other.
out brawls, slaughter each other. But we have seen the effects that has on our favorite boxers, the ones that you sit here and say they are the best boxers. These are guys. Da da da. Guess what's wrong with them now?
Yeah,
They
all
got
messed
hip
up.
problems. They can't talk good. You know what I mean? But you mad at people like Floyd. You know what I mean? And I just respect what he said one time about it being, ain't none of those fans, none of those people are going to be by his bedside, are going to be helping him on a day-to-day basis when he can't, I don't know, write a check, when he can't walk, when he can't do whatever the case may be. You know what I mean?
You can write checks anyway.
He probably can't. But
Yo, this guy,
this guy, I knew he was going to
yo, this guy, man. I swear.
I said all
help
that
yourself,
basically. I said all that basically to say that it's the same thing with them. Like, yeah, we want them to do, but we just fans, man. We're not going to be there when she mentally break down, and all we're going to do is be like, oh man, Simone Biles went crazy. Like, why she go crazy? Like, why?
Exactly.
What's she dealing with? That's all we're going to do. Like, man, that's a shame. She won all those gold medals. Now she crazy, and we're just going to go about our life.
They're gonna talk about you whether you're doing good or whether you're doing bad.
You know what I'm saying? So take care of yourself. And I'm wondering if that has anything to do with Osaka did too. But I would appreciate that and hope that continues. If you're not mentally ready for the pressure and it's going to do worse for you than it is for you to just keep pushing because people want you to do it, people are expecting you to do it, man, you don't have to.
Yeah. Look how many football players we see just snap. And you like, what's wrong with them? They just do crazy stuff.
That's a different story.
Well, I mean,
that's headache.
They have
more
mental
headache.
breakdown, but they have mental breakdowns too.
Well, that's more dealing with CTE than anything.
Right.
So that's
but I mean, they still continue to play. They don't step down and say, "Hey, something's wrong with me. I need to get checked out." They'll still get right back in the game.
Oh yeah, that's because of the mentality is different.
Yeah.
Right. It shouldn't be.
So,
You should take care of yourself first.
But it is because that's how football players been bred and raised ever since they were 8 years old. The mentality is different. It's a gladiator mentality. So it's a different mentality. But this is what I'm gonna do because you guys all kumbaya and all hugging each other. So I'm gonna be that guy.
Oh God.
Go ahead.
I'm with y'all.
that guy.
But
Be that guy.
to keep the conversation interesting, I'm gonna wear the black hat. Black guy, black hat. It must have been a white guy who started all that. Make the gas face. Who's that, B-More? Who's that?
Make the gas face? It got to be E40, what?
No,
Maybe?
no.
I don't know.
Remember
You
third
don't
base?
know?
Remember third
You
base?
don't
The two white dudes, third base.
Oh, okay.
Come on.
Yeah,
Come on.
I know
I
third
can't
base.
believe you, B-More. I can't believe you.
Listen.
Even Jay Lee knew that. Oh my god.
He ain't know.
I know.
He ain't know.
I know
He ain't
that. But anyway, so this is what I pose to you guys. I'm like I said, I'm with you guys, definitely with you, but I'm gonna play the opposite to keep the conversation going on. So prior to the Olympics, she had the quals and all that stuff, right? To get to this point.
I was thinking about this too, though.
All right, so
Ah,
You mean to tell me
where
you
you
wasn't-
going?
so you weren't feeling this way prior to the quals? You had interviews prior to the quals. You had all this stuff going on prior to the quals. You weren't feeling this way? So you get to the main thing, right? You get to the last day where you guys are going to win this, hopefully win gold.
They would have won the gold.
With her, yeah.
They would have won.
With her, yes, because the judges don't even know how to score her. She's so good. You know what I'm saying? So you wait to the last day when these girls
And
put in work,
Mhm.
put in as much work as you, and you're their leader. They follow you. These 18-year-old, 19-year-old, 20-year-old girls, I think Simone's like 24, 25, still baby, right? But still.
Yeah.
In gymnastic year, she's getting up there, right?
Right.
So these girls did all this work to follow you, and you backed out on them when they need you the most.
Yes.
What does that do for them?
Not only that, right? If you knew that before, like you said, you took a spot of somebody else that
You
would
took
have
someone else's spot. It's okay to back down from the Olympics prior to that if you felt that. If you felt that way, I'm just playing devil's advocate.
Yeah.
If you felt
but
that way.
I was thinking that too. I was thinking about that.
So you mean to tell me on the last day, I'm hoping she had these conversations throughout the quals, and I hope she was having conversations with these girls saying, "Look, I don't know if I'm ready to do this or not."
Yeah.
I don't know if she was having I hope she was, but the same aspect, I don't think she was because those girls looked as shocked as anyone else when that decision was made. So
Wow, why you do that, man?
I don't know. I'm just keeping the conversation going.
You messed up our kumbaya moment.
I'm just kind of
No. I mean,
yeah. But I
I
mean,
still believe what I feel. I still feel what I feel, right?
Yeah, I'm just trying to keep the
because
conversation
ultimately you got to take care of yourself. Again, I ain't gonna be the one there, but I definitely see what he's saying, and I definitely thought about that too. But I'm like, yo, she ain't me. I don't know what she dealing with. And another thing that I thought possibly was sometimes they won't tell you the whole story, right? She might have said it was a mental day, but it could be something else, and we just don't know. But they can't say what it actually is. So that was another thought that I had too. Like, yeah, she's just saying she's stressed, but is that really it? It could be something more personal that happened, reason why she didn't go, and we don't know. We might not ever know.
And I'm gonna say this too. While they were going through their quals and going through the Olympics, through her events, I'm gonna be honest with you, she wasn't performing to the level that we all thought she would perform. Right?
I heard that.
She was
I
very
heard that.
faulty. She was doing a lot of stuff that was uncharacteristic of her. Now, I don't know if this is part of her being some mental stuff that was going on, because when you're a gymnast, you have to be all in. You know what I mean? You're flying all over the place. One mistake, there's a broken neck. One mistake, you're paralyzed. One mistake, you might die. We don't know, because you're flying all in the air. So you really have to be focused in. And I am happy that she pulled herself out of that because of that, if that's the case. But at the same time, playing devil's advocate, leading up to that, I'm sure you probably felt that way. It's just that all of a sudden you just feel that way right now. You know what I'm saying? You had, like I said, you had his interviews, you had all this stuff going on prior to leading up to that day.
Right.
And I was talking. Another guy was talking to me today because I was like you guys, and I was still what I'm saying right now, but I was like you guys. But he was like, "Look, those girls, the other girls, worked their asses off, right?" And it's almost like he said, it's almost like Tom Brady, the day of the Super Bowl, was like, "Man, I ain't playing the Super Bowl game. I don't feel like it. I need a mental day." Where everybody else, all the other 52 guys, bust their butt to get to that level. Because we're following Tom, we're
A
following
little different, but I feel you.
What I'm saying is, she's the alpha leader of that whole unit. Period.
Most definitely.
And if your alpha leader just leaves, what does that leave the rest? You know what I mean? The body's not nothing without the head.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I'm just playing devil's advocate. I just like to keep the conversation going. That's all.
No, that was still a good point though.
Miss Reed said, "You never know when and what triggered her mental health breakdown, and it's nobody's business in her opinion. Obviously something happened and she did the right thing, so she didn't hurt herself." Very true. Very true. I mean,
On that, I also think Serena used to do stuff like that too. Like when she started losing, it all of a sudden hurt. Something on her body was hurt. But that's just what I think. I don't know if that's specifically true, but I used to notice that.
Me too. I think she used to take those days where, like, you know what, I don't feel like doing it. I don't feel like talking to nobody. I don't feel like competing. I'm gonna take I'm gonna take this tourney off. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
still the
yeah.
best in the world. I just need this tourney off, man.
Yeah.
And it's fine to have those.
Now, Mr. Still said Miss Biles is opening the window for another woman to show and shine. She did open a window for her, but I guess I didn't even think about the fact that she pretty much probably robbed those girls of a gold medal, and it's something that it's hard to come by in the Olympics. So it's definitely two sides to that, and it's a team sport too. Like it's like you brought up Miss Williams with she can back out. She just losing on her own. Nobody else is counting on her.
That's true.
Nobody else is counting.
I don't know.
Unless you're doing,
But
unless
I
you're
get
doing
what you're
doubles.
saying. Nah,
Unless you're doing
I get what you're
doubles.
saying. You're
Yeah.
talking about as a team effort. Yeah.
Yeah, as a team, those girls would have gotten a gold medal
Yeah.
if she was there.
Oh, for sure.
And
They only
that's-
lost by like
and-
2 points.
And that could be at least one of their
Sure.
only chance of getting a gold medal. So
Two
it's-
points or a point.
I think it was,
Was
2
it
point.
point?
I think it was like 2.5 or something like that.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah, that
Something,
ain't.
something like
Yeah.
that. That's
Yeah.
nothing.
So-
With her?
And for gymnastics too, we have like had trouble for years. That's why you have dang, I'm forgetting her name right now. But other gymnasts like back in the day, back in the 80s, it was big time going up against
yeah, I know you're talking about
against Russians
Yeah.
and stuff
It's
like
Russia,
that.
yeah,
So
yeah.
So
I think Gabby Douglas came
Gabby
out
Douglas, yeah.
and set it off more
Right.
recently, and then
Yeah.
Biles followed suit after that. So I
mhm.
mean, but yeah, it's sad, but like Miss Reed said, she did what was right for herself, and
Yeah.
hey, and she said, but if she did shitty all day, wouldn't she have affected them getting the medal at all? She would have.
No, I'll tell you what, like I just said, the judges, even though she was faulty, she was still outperforming the numbers than everyone else.
Really.
She was still getting higher numbers because of how powerful she is, the difficult stuff that she does. She was still getting higher numbers than everyone else.
Yeah, they
because
said she was doing some crazy stuff out there.
Yeah, she was doing like
Yeah.
it was crazy. So her numbers were still a lot higher than any other girl that was out there. So it wouldn't have, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
So you said on her bad day,
on her
Still
bad
bet-
day, she
bad
was
it's a
day.
better day. It's a better day.
on her bad day, she's still the best in the world.
That's when you know you're the GOAT. That's when you know you're the GOAT for sure.
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Without a question. Like
Easily the best ever. Easily
That's
the best
crazy.
ever.
That's
Like I
crazy.
said, they have moves named after this girl.
Yeah.
Who gets that?
Yeah.
Who gets that?
Very true. Very true. Hey. Well, hopefully she bounces back and
Yeah, get healthy. Get healthy.
luckily, she was out there cheering on her team, so she wasn't a poor sport. So that was dope to see. It's about
You know, real quick, I heard this from what's her name? I don't know, one of those sports shows. I can't remember. Joy. Her name is Joy. I can't remember her damn last name. But anyway, she said that we need to start treating mental health as just health.
yes.
It's like eliminate the word mental and just let it just be health, because she was like, if this was an ankle or whatever, we'll still be saying, oh, she's still gonna be the best in the world, blah 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 blah. But now that we put the mental part in front of the word health, it changes everything we think of her.
Right.
Which I don't think so, but I don't know.
She said stop being a bully, Troy. Stop being a
Hey, I'm
bully.
just playing devil's advocate. Everybody was hugging. Kumbaya moment. I just want to.
Yeah.
I was just being the bad guy. That's all to keep the conversation going. That's all. She's my girl. I'm just saying. You know, I'm just keep the conversation going.
What you about to
I
say,
could
B-Boy?
definitely see just saying health. I could definitely see that, but like Troy, like when you go see a foot doctor, you're not going to just be like, yeah, I'm gonna go see a health doctor. Like,
Well, what she was saying
The
is,
specifics.
what she was saying is, when an athlete sits out or whatever, when an athlete is not playing or whatever,
oh, just say
Sometime-
health. Okay,
yeah, sometimes it's an ankle or whatever. You know what I mean? It's whatever. You know what I mean? Just say that person is not healthy.
Not
you know,
healthy.
You know what I mean? Yeah, not healthy. Instead of saying it's mental health, it's the reason why she's not doing it.
probably because reporters going to dig. Reporters, I'm
Of-
asking,
oh, yeah, of
why,
course.
how are they not healthy?
Yeah, of course.
And then if you just don't say, then they just leave it up to them guessing. But the gymnast I was talking about is Mary Lou Retton.
Oh, Mary Lou, yeah, Mary Lou.
Oh yeah, yeah. She had like a little short bob hair.
Yeah, yeah, yep.
Yeah.
She was dope. She was dope back in the day.
They all had that
was
short little bob hair.
Yeah, right.
yeah.
All of
Yeah,
All of
yeah.
them.
Oh yeah. She was definitely a beast back then.
About 4'11", 4'10".
Yeah.
yeah, right. Exactly.
Yeah.
Yo, that's a good question. Like, how you know that your kid is going? Like, how you know if your kid is going to be like tiny? You know what I'm saying? When they're born, you put them in gymnastics, whatever, right? And more than likely, gymnasts are small athletes.
They usually are. But you know what? I think the better ones are the tiny ones. So if you're like,
How do you know? But how do you know when your kid is a kid, like a kid, like a baby?
They don't
I
know.
don't think that's it. I think
They don't know.
if your child is interested in being a gymnast, they're just interested in it, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I think what we see is the ones that are good end up just being. That's
little
just like
ones.
football. Yeah, that's just like
Yeah.
football. Like there's a lot of people that are interested in football, but which ones do you see eventually make it? They're ones that
Yeah.
are generally bigger.
Yeah.
Which is also a shame when we talk about that, because I love the fact that they gave smaller receivers. They started giving smaller receivers a chance, because to me, I think hard work and skill will give you better results more times than not over just size.
Now are they
strength.
giving them? Now are they giving them a chance, or are them smaller receivers taking it? They taking that respect. They earning it. You know.
I think it might be a little bit of both, because again, sometimes when you get a scout, they're looking for, all right, I need somebody that's this size. You know what I mean? I need like, nobody's going to get a 5'9" tight end. simply because he's, you know, he has good work ethic and whatever. Like, so sometimes it is they looking for a size. Like I need
Right.
a big receiver.
Oh yeah.
You know, but yes, so I think it's a little bit of both. Like they see Steve Smith, they like, yo.
But these
You know
dudes
what I
showing
mean?
out like what's that dude Edelman and the other cats like him, like they little but they monsters. Yo.
Well, the game has changed a lot too. Rules have changed
Yes.
a lot.
Yeah, receivers ain't
offensive
getting
changes.
backed up like they used to, bro.
Yeah. So the game
Yeah.
has changed a lot. So I think that's why small receivers are allowed to excel so much, because the game has changed so much. But
Right.
that's just,
Mr. Still said one of his best friend's daughters was placed in gymnastics, and when she was like 9, and she believes it's training stunts their growth. No scientific research, but personally.
because all the pounding and stuff like that. And
I kind of thought about that too, but
Yeah,
I don't know,
interesting.
because
That's
Interesting.
I did gymnastics for a little bit, and I did a bunch of flipping back and off somersaults off the gate, everything down the hill.
But were you doing that 6 days a week for 10 hours a day?
Nah,
Yeah.
I'm still
What's
trying to
funny?
imagine you. I'm still trying to imagine
You're
you
doing
flipping.
gymnastics?
Yeah,
Gymnastics.
yeah.
Jumping
bro,
off
I
the
used
fences.
all the time,
Oh my
all the
God,
time,
yo.
man. That's all I used to do.
Wow, causing physical
Causing
health
physical
issues
health
at 12
issues.
and 13. Wow. Yeah,
That could
I
be a
see it.
thing. That could be
That's
it.
a
I was
thing.
thinking about that, but I wasn't sure. I just always heard that about lifting.
Yeah.
My thing is
Yeah.
probably if
lifting.
with gymnastics though, it might be a little similar, because they're building a lot of those muscles up just in basically in the gym between the rings. You
Yeah.
know how much
Yeah.
core strength and stuff you gotta
Yeah.
do.
Oh, yeah.
Things like that. Like so.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Even the dudes are small too.
Yes.
Like the dudes are small, but they
Yeah.
you know they stocked up, but they're small though.
Yeah.
Like,
Yep.
like 5'2". 5'2".
Yes.
Yeah. But it's a lot easier for a shorter person to do a lot of things.
for sure.
Somebody told me, if you see a 6'8" dude and he buff, they say he crazy strong, because it's just like for you to be that big and be able to do
Yeah,
all
because
that.
because of the length and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, the length.
Yeah, extra
like
length.
yo, so for short people,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
they get buff quick. They get buff quick.
Basically just closer to your center of gravity. You know what I mean? The closer you are to your center of
wrong with
gravity,
you,
your
man?
core. You know you're crazy.
Yeah,
Boy, stupid.
yo, you only
man.
got that far to go off the ground. You like, you know, you did 80.
Mighty
did
Mouse.
one.
What's wrong with you, man?
For real. Man. I
Stuff.
feel you there. Was that it for y'all fellas though?
Yeah, I think that's it, man.
That's it, man.
Yeah.
We run up on our hour.
For sure.
You know,
Mm-hmm.
as always, we appreciate all those that have watched and commented. We appreciate all of that. It helps drive the conversation. We like to hear your point of views and everything. So,
Oh, definitely. Appreciate everybody that comments and talks to us and entertains me more. We appreciate y'all.
you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
Gotta get your beat on.
Oh, okay. Okay. Got a shirt too? Okay.
Whoa. Let me see that again.
Yeah, what that shirt say?
Be more.
Be more like. We
It's-
just see be more
It
like.
say
I
be
don't
more
know.
like, be more like us.
Oh, I like that.
Okay. All right. Look at you.
But if you see the top, you know, I just say be more.
Okay. All right.
You know how we do.
Respect.
You know. Troy got his own barrel. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You got your
Adams.
own business. I gotta
Adams.
have something. I got a T-shirt. That's what I got.
Hey, you got something though.
I got something.
You got
Special.
something though, boo boo. You got something.
You know what I'm saying?
You are somebody.
That's your boy right there.
Oh man. For sure.
You are somebody. Yo, he used to kill with that, yo.
Oh yeah.
All
Definitely.
the time. Anyway. All right, fellas. Another good one.
For sure.
Sure.
And we out. I'm gonna see y'all on the flip side, right?
Oh yes, sir. All right, y'all.
Easy.
We out.